So they have pulled back, they have gone, they are silent. Like, what on earth is going on? Yes, in this video, I really wanted to look at the psychology behind the silent test that is going on. I made a longer video talking more about this, but I wanted to put this in a separate video, otherwise it was going to be a really long video. So I wanted to look at, in this video, is how the narcissist is able to remain silent. You've probably might find that, you don't understand what is going on. There's no closure, there's no understanding, there's nothing that is going on here. Like, there's nothing. And this silence is deafening, okay, because you don't know where you stand. You're in limbo and you are so upset for what is happening, for what has gone on, and how somebody like this, okay, how someone like this has managed to make you feel like this. And it's very confusing because you don't know what is happening. Like, why would someone just pull away for no reason? 1 minute you're having a good time, you're out for dinner, you're having the best relationship, like everything's going great, and then suddenly silence. So there is a whole psychology behind why somebody would do this. And also, one thing that you've got to remember, when this person pulls away or when they go silent, they are going to be coming back. Want to know more? Watch this video. So what I really wanted to look at is the psychology behind this silent test. And this behavior comes from narcissistic supply addiction. Okay. What you have to remember is when a narcissist goes silent for no reason, like, this isn't about you, okay? It's not something that you have done. And this is where you have to change that thinking, okay? Because when you see the wood from the trees, you're going to understand why this person has done what they have done. And it is only these types of individuals who are unable to attach in a healthy way, but also detach in a healthy way. This is why they do this. It's all to do with attachment. So the behavior comes from narcissistic supply addiction. So what I mean by that is in their mind, they have an idea of how they want their partner, their person to behave. So what they are doing all the time is they are manipulating. So they are adapting the behaviors of that person by adapting the reality of that person. So the way that you're going to do that, okay, is you're going to lie. You're going to tell them false truth. You're not going to tell them the whole story. So if that person only has an idea of you, of what is going on, then they're never going to know the full story, are they? So that is the way that they are able to do it. So you also got to understand that a narcissist cannot tolerate the idea of you detaching emotionally, because when that happens, that means that you have rejected them, that they are no longer important in your life. So control equals rejection for the narcissist, and the rejection triggers the narcissistic injury. Can you see how this is all looped? The way that they think. This is about understanding how they are actually thinking. So instead of facing that, they test your loyalty through silence. So they step back. They don't tell you what they are doing. They step back to test you, to see how you are going to interact or react to that silence. So it's by keeping you guessing, by keeping you in the dark, not telling you the full thing of what is going on. So they maintain this invisible leash of control over you. And it's quite sad that somebody would, in fact, actually do something like that to you. But it's their way of testing to see how you feel about them. How are you going to react when this person is no longer in your life? And they decide, this is the control, they decide when that happens, because that can just happen just like that at any time. And that's the problem here, is that this happens at any time. You do not get any warning, anything like that. You don't know what is happening and why it is happening. And this is where the silence feels so confusing, because it's designed to keep you emotionally tethered while they detach and watch you. And this is why I always talk about, in the videos, that the narcissist is watching you. They're always watching from afar, trying to see what you are up to, what you are doing, and how you are going to react. It's a psychological test. Why would somebody do that? Why? Because They're always about testing. They don't trust your word. They don't trust anybody, least of all themselves. That's why they are behaving in this way. That is why they do these things to you. So how do you break free from this cycle? I know this is really, really challenging, but the first thing you've got to do is not chase them. Do not chase them. Reverse this round and you observe them. And I know this is really hard, and I know that when this happens, it's not going to be so easy to do this, but their silence is an invitation for your growth. This is about detaching. Okay, instead of being in this game and thinking, oh my God, like, why is this happening? I want answers. But this is about you observing how they behave. And this is about you taking your power back and you understanding that actually you are important and that you don't want to play this game anymore, that you are not going to be playing this game anymore, finished. Because that sends them a powerful message. If someone is willing to do that, willing to lose you like that, let them go, all right? And ask yourself, or journal this, what emotion are they trying to trigger within me? What is coming up for me? Because this can be used as a powerful healing phase for you. This behavior comes from narcissistic supply, okay, and their need for this attention. It's actually an addiction that the narcissist has. They can't tolerate the idea of you completely detaching and going, so losing control of you for them means rejection, okay? They can't take it, and rejection triggers the narcissistic injury. So if they allow you to go so far, but they're always going to be pulling you back in. And that is to do with the attachment disorder. And I talk about this a lot in the videos. Okay, so they're going to let you go so far to test you, but they're always going to be pulling you back in. So instead of facing that, the loyalty that you stay loyal to this person, that's the test. That's how they are testing how much you care, how much you are willing to take of this silence. This, my friends, all of this is projection, okay? They silence you to avoid their own fear because they have a fear of being forgotten. And what is that? That's all about rejection as well, isn't it? They're afraid of that happening to them. And that's why the silence always feels so confusing, because what it's designed to do is keep you emotionally tethered while they appear detached. And what it's doing, this is all about power dynamics, my friends. It's always about power dynamics. And that's really what is going on. If you have enjoyed this video and it has helped you, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. If you are interested, please see the description box below, because this is about breaking that cycle. This is about seeing the bigger picture, seeing it for what it is. When they disappear, okay, this isn't about chasing, this is about you observing. I'm going to talk more about how to break the cycle in a separate video. So I'm going to link it here so that you can watch it and you can kind of understand what is going on and get more understanding. But guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.